In this video, we'll talk about looking around and getting nice perspectives and just how do spaces feel. The previous video, we talked about bringing in families. You can load them from anywhere. Just go Insert, Load Family. Once you have it in a folder, you can bring it in. Once it's in, then you may want to look at it. So over here, and there's a little doghouse looking thing. I'm going to ping it right there. It's also in the View tab. It's a little doghouse looking thing. Now, underneath the doghouse, there's the thing called a camera. If you hit the camera, it's pretty sweet how it works. You fire up the camera, you decide where you want to stand. I want to stand right here, and it says your eyes are 5'6" off of level 1. That's again where that level comes in. I pick, and I pull my view through my element. Okay, so I'm saying I'm looking this way, and I want at least to see that far. I click, and Revit creates that element for me. Okay, so you'll see that that door has some issues because of the wall in that scenario. Okay. So. I can also work in this mode. Notice I just got rid of that door while I'm here. So that is camera mode, and it remembers every camera you created. So if I go back to my site plan again, I'll say my level 1, and I want to stand inside and look out. So I'll set my camera again. Stand inside here, look this way. Now you can see inside, because there's a floor here, there's a block, and there's the door opening. It has a frame there, which looks a little weird, but if you use a different door type, it may look different. Now, again, see, view number 2. Now, another thing that's handy to use, I'll go back to level 1, is there's a tool in Revit, and it's called Section Box. And it's right underneath the paintbrush right here. I'll ping it a couple times so you can see it. What this does, it lets you tend to take a chunk of the building and look at it. Now, I'm going to grab that door, and I'm going to hold the control key down. That's going to let me select 2 items. By holding the control key down, see the plus and the plus next to my cursor that says more than 1 item. So I can pick 2 doors. It'll also tell me, I'll look down here, well, it's hard to see, it's off the screen, it says 2 right there, very small. Now I hit this little, looks like a blue bug in a box. Looks kind of weird, see, looks like a blue bug in a box. You click on it, see it takes the building, it takes the elements that you have selected and adds about a foot in every direction. So a foot, a foot, a foot, and a foot, and then it says, okay, here is your elements. Now, I'm going to grab this box. So excuse me, just click on the screen. Click on the screen anywhere. I'm going to hold the control key down. Control keys down, plus my middle mouse or scroll button. Click, hold, and I can shift middle mouse button. Excuse me. Shift middle mouse button will spin it around so I can look at things in the model. Now, you may want to change the door, or change the openings, or whatever. I can actually work in this view. I could say make that door a different type of door. See, I just changed that door out.
You don't use a 3D mouse or anything in Revit?
No, just shift, middle mouse button, spin it around. By using this tool that we just used here, called Section Box, I can then take it, and let's say I want to look at higher up, I can drag it up. So now see it's cutting through that next level of floors. So I can see how all the stuff's starting to work together. Now that view is also here, see it says 3D view. I can rename it if I want to save it, or if I'm not worried about it, just go back to level 1 again, and I'll say, you know what, I just want to look at this door. Or if I had a piece of furniture. Now, if I hit that button again, it resets the view just looking at that element. So I can then make the box bigger. I want to see more information. And then shift, middle mouse button, spin it around. So shift, middle mouse button, I can spin around and look at it. So as I'm working, I can see different things that are here. Now, you may decide that maybe I don't need the door, what I need is what's called an opening. So there are openings in Revit. I'll go Insert, Load a Family, and if you scroll down, there's things called openings. What an opening is just cut. It cuts an opening. So I'm going to say cut a square opening, and hit open. Now, when you load a family, if you can't find it, always go to Component, because Component is the last thing that you loaded. So I hit the Component, the little shape button there, I'll ping it. And it says, oh, you loaded an opening. You want to bring it in? Yeah. And I pick right here, and it pops that opening in. So now we have openings. Let's see what it looks like. I'll pull my camera again, pick a point over here, and look at the building. And there it is. So see, I have openings in there. And then I can put my door internally in that opening. That may be something that may work in that design. But see, I can move around. It's giving me a nice way to look at things using the camera and also using the blue bug in a box, or what's called Section Box. So that's how you get those things, and then I go back to the main level. So load families, set up cameras, set up the that section box. It'll make it easy to get around and see how things are working. Questions on those two commands?
No, I have to